Hi and welcome back. You were so missed, and I'm so happy that you're joining me back here again today. Because it's always so nice to hear back from you. From your voice, it's so comforting and calming, and I look forward to this every single day. As you can see, we've got Mr. Shark here. He also has been wondering how you've been. I mean, look at that face. He's just a happy guy at the end of the day. What have you been getting up to over this past day? I myself, yesterday, I went for a little sprint. Like, I did some laps around the field at like max capacity, and I was absolutely exhausted after. I think the one really good thing about doing that is I get so tired to the point where I'll get home, let's say 6 p.m., and by that time I am just so tired I could literally hop right into bed. But I don't actually go to bed until like 10 p.m. and sleep until 12. That's usually my daily routine, is I sleep at like 11 till 12, usually on the late side of 11. And I wake up at 8 a.m. every single day. And I'm always feeling tired in the morning. I'm always dreaming by the time I wake up as well. I don't know what it is. Am I not sleeping enough? Because I feel like I'm definitely sleeping, 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours at least. So why do I always wake up in the morning feeling tired? I don't know. But I always set an alarm for 8 o'clock, so I'm not actually waking up naturally. And it seems like I've also got in a bad habit of waking up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I think last night I went 3 times, which is crazy for me because I used to never go, not even once. And then one time on night was like maximum. I think it was just last night, but to be honest, these past few nights actually have been like that. I don't know what it is. I feel like once you start doing it once, your body kind of just keeps doing it. But I don't drink a lot of water before I go to sleep for the exact reason of not actually wanting to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but somehow it still happens. I'm not sure why. So if you have any answers for that, I would love to hear. But anyway, I'm very thirsty. You probably know what this is going to be. Berry amino energy. It's like a electrolyte hydration drink, and essentially it's just like a little bit of caffeine as well. So let's take a few sips. It's always so refreshing. And one of my favorite parts of the morning, I always make sure that I share this first drink with you. Because you're always in my thoughts, and it is like a morning routine for me to do that with you. It might be nighttime where you are though. It might be in the middle of the day. It might be at the crack of dawn. Right now, as I'm recording this for you, it is 9:24 a.m. So what I did this morning was I got up, had some breakfast. This time for breakfast I just had oatmeal, put that in the microwave. The best way to make oatmeal is you put in however many oats you're going to have, and then you just fill the water to the point where you can see it on the surface level of the oats, and it's not submerged in water. It's kind of just like a few bits of floating. And then you chuck it in the microwave for 2 minutes. You take it out, you've got the perfect oatmeal consistency. That's from years of experience, by the way. And With that, I usually put some Greek yogurt in, and today I put some protein powder, and then a little bit of pumpkin seeds there. And I added an apple on the side, just as a little, fill me up sort of thing. I usually have like apple covered in honey and cinnamon with a banana in these mornings, but I kind of thought to myself, that's like an extra 10 minutes of preparation time in the morning, and I could just have something. I mean, I'm already having these beautiful sweet pancakes for lunch, so I don't need to have cinnamon and honey on all of them, you know what I mean? So I just thought in the future what I'm going to do is just have the oatmeal, then put in the Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, maybe a scoop of protein powder, and then just like an apple on the side. The other day when I went to get those apples, actually, the place that I went to collect some apples, put them in a bag. I put 7 apples in a bag. These were like red apples. And when I got to the counter, I saw $9.99 per kilo. What? So I had 2 kilos, which would have cost me $20 just for apples. I was thinking to myself, hold on a second, I saw the thing going on the screen, and I was like, what am I possibly paying like $30 for? Because I only had the apples, and I think I had like a tray of eggs, but those eggs are like $4. And then I was just like, what? How is this possible? Looked and saw that the apples were $9.99 a kilo. I couldn't believe it. And then I asked the cashier, I was like, are there some other apples that are cheaper than this? And she's like, oh yeah, the ones outside are $3.99. So not only is that literally 50% less, that's more than 50% less. So yeah, I was just like, please can I just leave these here for a second, get those outside ones. I had no idea that these ones were $9.99, because what on earth makes an apple $9.99 per kilo? Like, that is wild to me. That is extremely wild to me. But anyway, as I was going with this story, was the apples outside, they are so delicious. And I actually prefer them over the ones that I collected from inside. So, I don't know, it seems a little crazy to me, but these ones are super sweet, super succulent, delicious, and I would go back for them so many times. I would say my favorite fruit these days, definitely grapes, pineapple, mango, and I have to give these apples a top placing because these are just so good. Like, I thoroughly enjoy eating them. And then banana I have every single day, so I can't not call it my favorite. In terms of taste, I'll probably take grapes as precedence. But the thing is, 1, with grapes, they're expensive, and 2, you will be going to the bathroom a lot if you eat a lot of them. So banana is like the perfect middle ground because it's affordable and it tastes great, and I use it every single day, so I think it has to take top spot, to be honest. But make sure that you are staying hydrated yourself. Make sure that you are eating properly. Make sure you're eating properly. I want to know that you're well fed and that you're well hydrated, because these 2 things are so important for a healthy body. And I'm going to be throwing in a random fact here, but if you are only having 1 bowel movement a day, if you're not having at least 1 bowel movement a day, your body is not healthy enough. You need to eat more food, okay? That's from me to you. I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't care, but I do. I really do care about you. And I want to make sure that I help you out in any sort of issues that you're experiencing, whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm always here for you no matter what. And I just always appreciate you being here. I want you to let me know what you are or have had for breakfast. Something I had for lunch that I mentioned before was I was eating these beautiful, sweet, delicious pancakes. And there's no joke, they're literally the best pancakes I've had. And you can have like less of these or more of these depending on your appetite. But I think I talked about it a little bit before. But if you're a small appetite, you want to have roughly about a whole small carrot, grate that up, put 2 eggs into a bowl, and mash up like 3/4 of a banana. Mix that around, pour that into a pan, add some 0 sugar maple syrup on there, and a couple of Biscoff cookies, those little ones. And you are going to have the time of your life. Those are literally the healthiest, best protein pancakes you're going to get that you can actually enjoy. I would have never thought to add carrot into it, but it actually works really well. And to be honest, you don't really taste the carrot either. It's pretty much masked by the sugar-free maple syrup, the Biscoff cookies, and it kind of just tastes like a normal pancake anyway. And not that this relates to it, but I am a big carrot cake fan. I love carrot cake. I think carrot cake is actually my favorite type of cake and always has been. So, it's one of those things, I guess, but like I said, it doesn't taste like carrot. These pancakes don't taste like carrot. So if you're against carrot, you don't like carrot, at least give it a shot. Try before you judge, because I think that could be a great thing. A lot of people use like baking powder and all these other ingredients. This is very simple and straightforward. It's literally only 3 ingredients to make the pancakes, and then the toppings are just simple, straightforward as well. So definitely give it a shot. And then I've been enjoying my pasta, chicken, mixed veg concoction for dinner. But I think I'm going to switch the pasta out for sweet potato, because I notice my stomach feels a little bit upset, once that food is essentially digested. So the thing is, it's interesting because there are studies suggesting that it's like completely normal to pass gas. But what I don't understand is like when I eat good foods, I don't pass gas, if that makes sense. But when I eat foods that I can, if I ever get gassy, then I know I've probably eaten something that I maybe shouldn't have, or it doesn't really work with my digestive system that well. It seems like the pasta is the culprit. Maybe I've become a little bit more gluten intolerant. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to put this theory to test. Now that I've finished all my pasta, I can start using that sweet potato again. So that's going to be a little bit of an experiment. And then I'll know tonight, essentially, if it was actually the pasta. But, I mean, that's how I usually think of it. In the day, I would not pass any gas at all if I'm eating all good food. But the second I do eat worse food, I need to pass gas. So, I don't know, Google seems very misleading. And that's why these days I don't know what sort of information I trust. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, that's not a usual topic of discussion, is it? But just remember, this is a comfortable space and we can talk about anything here. So, yeah, what's your favorite food? I'm very curious. Okay. Yeah, I was very curious to try one of these Domino's pizzas on the weekend. I've moved to Australia recently, and it seems like they've mentioned all the kilojoules on almost everything, like coffees, food, everywhere you go, the kilojoules are mentioned. This is a very active place, it seems. So I saw a very low calorie Domino's pizza that I wanted to try. So I'm curious to see if it lives up to the taste. Is it worth investing just because it's like a healthier pizza? I'm always getting something sloppy like a Hawaiian pizza or a pepperoni pizza. Hey, if you like Hawaiian pizza, let me know in the comments, because I know it's very controversial. I actually did a live stream the other day on this YouTube channel, so if you missed it, I'm sorry. I will be doing some more every now and again. But we discussed Hawaiian pizza, and we all seemed to like it. Not that there was too big of a large group there, but for the small group that was there, we had very high ratios for one liking Hawaiian, which is the pineapple on pizza. See, I'll never understand why those people who don't like pineapple on pizza don't. They say oftentimes, I feel like a lot of those people don't actually try it themselves. They kind of just don't even give it a shot and just assume that it's bad, because they just want to like follow other people's opinions, I suppose. Like we've all surely tried a pan au chocolat, which is like a croissant with chocolate in it. That is savory and sweet at its finest. So I don't want to hear savory and sweet doesn't go well together. If you give me some valid explanation, then I am okay with that. And dark chocolate, I've been loving dark chocolate because it's got such a smooth, rich taste. And where most people go wrong is they take a bite and they don't like really indulge in the flavor. Like they don't take the necessary bites necessary, and just tasting the flavor in your mouth is very important, because you will begin to taste the rich, beautiful taste of dark chocolate. I never used to like dark chocolate, especially when I was younger. I'd never touched dark chocolate, but nowadays I actually really enjoy a bit of dark chocolate here and there. It's like a nice little sweet, luxurious treat, it feels like. But anyway, it's been so nice having you here again today, and I missed talking to you, and it was so nice just being able to talk your ear off and tell you about what's going on. It's Friday for me, so I won't be hearing back from you until Sunday. Your Sunday is my Monday, so that's when I get back onto making the video just for you, the voice notes just for you. But Thursday, which is probably when you're watching this, is going to be the last day that you see this until this Sunday. But I will say this, if you want to receive extra voice notes, if you want to hear more from me, or if you want to become more involved with me and my lifestyle, get a little bit more personal, get down to my Patreon. I've got a few members already, so they're getting their princess treatment, I suppose, however you may interpret that word. But yeah, I'd love to see you there. So if that sounds like you, head on over. If not, that's totally fine. I still appreciate you every single day here. Okay, take care of yourself, and I will see you next week or Sunday.